Hi guys! Today we're going to make a floral topiary made with dollar store supplies, and I'm going to show you how. So here's the stuff you're going to need. You're going to need a 4-inch styrofoam ball, a little clay pot. It's also about 4 inches. The ball should fit in there nice. Going to need some of these little flowers. They're just paper flowers, and I have 7 packages of these. We're going to need some dowels. So again, just dollar store dowels. These are 12 inches long. And you're going to need some craft store paint. And you're going to want to match that to one of the colors, as close as you can, to one of the colors in your flowers. Okay. You're also going to need some of this florist's foam. I also got this at the dollar store. It's called wet foam for wet displays. It's really squishy. A paintbrush and a little bowl. So you got somewhere to squirt your paint and to paint the styrofoam ball and the clay pot. Okay, let's do this. The thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your stick in the styro ball. So I already did this one in advance, but easiest way to do this so it's nice and straight is just go straight down. And I'm starting with a pointed skewer that I have. I use these actually to mix paint with. So straight down and then dowel. Doesn't matter if it's not super even, not life-threatening. Okay, next we're going to paint this up, and it's way easier to paint on a stick. It's really hard to paint when you're holding it. So shake, shake. And you don't want to get it super duper thick, because if you do, it takes quite a while to dry. So let's get a decent coating on there. Okay, the next thing you need to do is you need to paint your pot. If you want to leave it natural, float your boat. You could do this with craft paint. You can do it in the same color as your flowers. You can do it whatever color you want. I am going to use this Rust-Oleum Metallics because I just love these paints. And this one is very well used. I just have like the tiniest little bit left in the bottom, like almost empty. Anyhow, I'm going to use this up. So you want to do a little bit on the inside edge. See? Good silver. And honestly, I think if I had like a really pretty, I think if I had this color of green on hand, I would do that, but I don't happen to have that in my little repertoire back there. So I'm just going to give this a quick paint. It soaks in really well, so it doesn't take very long to dry. Okay, now gather up our little flowers and open these all up. You're going to grab your snippers, and my ball is dry. I did blow dry it a little bit off camera, but it's dry, so it doesn't take too long. Then use a blow dryer if you want to speed it up, but don't use a heat gun. It'll melt the styrofoam. Okay, so you don't even need to worry about unraveling these or anything. Just snip them off. Don't snip them super duper close, because if you do, the little bits of flower, paper flower, will fall off. So you're just going to go through and you're going to just snip all these guys off. Okay, so I finished removing all the flowers from their little stems. So yeah, you don't want to cut them too close or the little paper flowers will fall off. So I got a whole bucket full of flowers, and this guy's ready to go, and hot glue gun is heated up. I'm on a piece of cardboard over here because I'm plastic and I don't want to melt it. So you just start at the top, start at the very center top, and whatever color you want. You don't want to go heavy on the glue because it'll actually melt the styrofoam, and it'll melt the styrofoam, and you'll end up getting a little bit of white spots through. I hate these little glue gun strings. My arch nemesis. Okay, so we're just going to whip through this real fast, and I'll probably speed it up for you to watch. Okay, so I officially ran out of little flowers. So I'm going to need one more little package. I'm going to actually have to run out and get them because I don't have another package handy. Note to self, right? Anyways, looks pretty good. Hi, I'm back. I had to go grab a few more flowers from the dollar store. So here is what the topiary looks like all finished. I think it's really cute. It's pretty nice and even. So when you're putting the flowers on, you want to kind of keep pressing it as you're doing it. When I did this first one, I didn't push them in as much, so it's a little lumpier than this one. I like that this one's a lot, I don't know, more uniform. So anyways, last couple steps. So we had our pot painted earlier, and I just added, I already did this off camera, I added a little ribbon to it. So basically, I picked one of the colors that was in the flowers. I picked this blue to match the blue flowers, and I just used like a little bead of hot glue and just held it in place with the glue and tied a little bow in it. And to put the topiary in the pot, I had a couple different options that I have. So I have this florist foam, and I did use this on the first one here. On this one, it's got florist foam, but I did find it's a little bit wibbly because it's really pliable. So you can sort of squish it back into place, but I decided to do another one with a piece of the styrofoam ball. So I just cut it so that it would fit in the pot. I just used a knife to cut it. It makes a horrible freaking noise. So, but anyways, and that's a little bit stiffer. So this one is much stiffer. It doesn't wobble around quite as much. So just want to make sure you get it in straight. Anyway, and for fill, for like bedding material, this is just same more dollar store supplies. I have a big bucket of these in my craft room. So these are just these little white vase filler rocks. Also, you could use these little stones. I have tons of these too. So you could use something like that. Or I kind of like this option here. So this, I also got this at the dollar store, and it's just a little moss, kind of a little moss ball. And my original plan was just to plunk it in there and stick the stick through it, but it's really dense in the middle, so it didn't really work. So what I did was I just cut little bits of it off. And if I'm going to end up leaving that in here, I'm going to just hot glue it all in. So it's going to it's just going to pop in like this. It just looks like a nice little moss bed when it's all done. So if I'm going to leave this one, I'm probably going to end up hot gluing these down. I won't leave the rocks in there. I'll just hot glue it down to the styrofoam. And it looks like that. So there you have it. DIY dollar store paper flower topiary. So this would be a really good little table centerpiece if you were having a little party. You can match it to the theme of your party. This is a nice little spring one. You could use this one for Valentine's Day or for Christmas. And also maybe something for a wedding or a party. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything that you'd like to see done differently, leave me a note in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, leave comments. I'll be posting a new video every week, so I hope to see you guys back here. Thanks!